Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We apologize. The signal got jacked up there, and well, it went away. So good thing that we noticed it. Got the message on the screen. We're still working on the scoreboard. I apologize. Face off deep in the Seahawks zone. 0-0 is the score. Power play. Mooney in the box. 2 minutes for playing hockey too roughly with others. We apologize. We started the stream, and then sometimes you lose the signal on the first try. Back to the blue line it goes now, letting the shot go. Bouncing puck doesn't get through. That's knocked down. And Bongo trying to find it there in the feet. Edgar getting to it. Out to the blue line and out to center ice it goes. Sent back in by Simsbury, but there is no delayed offside. So an automatic whistle. I want to thank you so much for joining us here today. If this is your first time tuning in to our YouTube channel, please like and subscribe. Helps us grow the brand, as the kids like to say, out on the streets. The mean streets of southeastern Connecticut. I used to love when JR would say that about Shane McMahon when he would come in with his posse from the mean streets of Greenwich, Connecticut. So hysterical. That one rolls to the goalkeeper. He'll hold on. There'll be no further play. Hadika, number 55. Been in goal overwhelming majority of the season here. This is our spurt team. So like I said, they're 9 and 10 years old out there. As there's Raw sent into the corner. Seahawks get to it there, trying to get it out along the boards. Kept in. Number 4, Simsbury. Now they're walking in. Around Krasinski letting the shot go as he was falling down. Nice job to get the shot away, and a nice job by the Seahawks. Short-handed, but they can't get it out. Kept in at the blue line. Turning back on it now. Pulling the trigger. Nice stop there by Hadika. The penalty's over. Penalties are only for a minute here in the squirt division. So not a lot of time for the crime. And there's Pilney. Up ahead, right on the stick, and over the blue line with speed. Walking in, pulling the trigger. Big stop. The rebound lie there. Beautiful pass right up the gut. McGovern came streaking in. Now 6:43 left to go here in the opening stanza. 0-0 is the score. We apologize. We've got to get the scoreboard up and running. We'll work on that in between periods. A lot of apologies to be handed out today. So I apologize for being a little bit late. Like I said, I just got out of work. Did the overnight last night. I wasn't supposed to. A couple of people felt the need not to come to work last night, so yeah. They made me an offer I couldn't refuse. Over the blue line, Salisbury on the back check. Letting the shot go off the legs of Mooney and hard around. Airsman there for the Seahawks. So we'll be broadcasting 5 games today on 0 sleep. So stay tuned. May want to tune in around 3 o'clock. Like I said, we got games all day today. See, I'm going to sound a little bit punch drunk once we get to the noon hour. All right. Face off deep. And in the Seahawks zone. First world problems. Thankfully, I've got a job to go to. Not complaining, ladies and gentlemen. I assure you. All right. Face off deep in the Seahawks zone. 6:12 to go here. First period just about halfway over. What a day of hockey yesterday here at the Rose Garden. He's turning on it now. Simsbury off the face-off, letting the shot go right over the waffle of Hadika. And comes out to the blue line where it's kept in. Simsbury with the better of play thus far here in the early going. Sent hard around. Mooney first on it there. Mooney tried to get the puck out along the boards. That was kept in. And Simsbury let the shot go just wide on the waffle side. Here's Salisbury now. Salisbury trying to come away with it. Got it out to the blue line, but there it was kept in. Walking in now all alone against the goaltender. Hadika lets the shot go. Big stop. The rebound on the goal line. They score. Now Simsbury got the shot away. Hadika made the save. And getting to the rebound and burying the biscuit. I think it was that young lad. There he is. Yep. Number 6 in your scorecard. He's like, it's me. It was me. It was me. Letting everybody know. Now you score a goal, you know. You should be allowed to let everybody know. Nothing wrong with that. This broadcaster's humble opine. All right, so 1-0 is the score. Hopefully we can get the scoreboard up and operational, but Sometimes it could be a bit fickle. And 1-0 is the score, and the clock is off, so no idea how much time is left. A lot of malfunctioning today, so the ref saw it. The ref blew the whistle. I'm sure they'll get the clock back on. No problem. Listen, if that's the worst thing that happens to us today, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're having a pretty good day. You know what I'm saying? So we'll count ourselves as pretty darn lucky if this is the worst part of our day. Well, thank you so much for joining us. An absolute blessing, honor, and privilege to be here with you. There it is. The clock's back on. 5:30 something. 5:33 to go. So good job by the clock crew. Everything is repaired. I told you it would be the worst part of our day, hopefully. So, all right, now the worst part of our day is the scoreboard just not participating as it should. But, well, I guess, sometimes that's life in the big city. Hopefully it'll kick back on at some point. All right, so the face-off deep in the Seahawks zone. Face-off won by Simsbury. Back to the blue line. They've got the 1-goal lead, and away come the Seahawks out to center. Sent all the way down by Zachary Edgar. No icing as the ref waves it off. Simsbury with the puck now along the boards, looking to get it out. Tried to knife it through traffic. Nice job to keep it in at the blue line by Pilney. Stepping up. Is Edgar to get it? Oh, excuse me, that was Bongo, not Pilney. I apologize. Krasinski on the back check. Krasinski ties his man up. Number 17 there. Excuse me. Still fighting off a cold, too. Number 17 for Simsbury. Trying to sell the penalty. Couldn't get it done. The ref wasn't buying what he was selling. Face off in the neutral zone. Coming away with it now, Simsbury. Over the blue line, letting the shot go just wide. Picked up there by Mooney. Mooney behind his own net with it. Mooney coming out the other end with 4.5 to go. Mooney lost the handle on it at the blue line. Went back. Get a chunk of it. It's kept in by Simsbury. Behind the net it goes now. On it there. In the corner, Mooney. Head up with one of the Simsbury players, the old Simsbury Sims. As it goes behind the net. Remember, one of the gentlemen who used to broadcast with me do the camera. Big stop there by Hadika. He always said they should be the Simsbury Snappers. Be the Snapper Turtles. They could have a big giant turtle on their jersey. I was thinking Gamera myself. Well, boy, the capitalist wheels really started spinning then. Good people at Simsbury never got back to me about it. I guess the idea just perished. Here comes Erisman out. Erisman on a 3-on-1 over the blue line. Makes the move. Pulls it back to himself. Lets the shot go. And steered aside by the Simsbury goalkeeper. And comes away now. Here comes Simsbury through the neutral zone. Stepping to the inside. Mooney poke checked it away. But it came right back to the Simsbury player. Gets it in on goal. Hadika will cover up. And there'll be no further play. Face off deep in the Seahawk zone. Face off one. Simsbury said looking to turn on it here and gets a shot away. To the corner it goes. Bongo over in the corner. That's knocked down. And Simsbury going to work now. Back to the blue line. Straight away. Winding, shooting. Got a lot on that. Nice job by Suger. Getting away there, the shot. Simsbury maintaining possession in the corner. Just over 3 minutes to go. Here in the opening stanza, the Seahawks come away with it. Seahawks got it out to the blue line, but kept in there. Good hustle by Simsbury, number 26 at the blue line to keep it in. Along the boards it goes now, and the Seahawks looking to get the puck out. Can't do so. Edgar in the neighborhood to help out. They're digging, they're mucking, they're doing their homework. But Simsbury came away with it, got it out in front dangerously right through the goal mouth. That's knocked down by the Seahawks. Behind the net it goes now. Simsbury on it there, trying to get it in front. That goes off the boards to Salisbury, and Salisbury sends it away to center. Chase down at center ice. Salisbury in on the forecheck, and away comes Edgar on it there for puck support. Edgar's knocked off the puck. Nice job by Edgar to get back on side, but the ref says no. The off-ice officials disagree with the official on the ice. And offsides is the call. The officiating crew doing a fine job out there today. I really want to. This is our last broadcast day for the Seahawks for the 24-25 campaign. I really want to say, overall, I thought the officiating this year was by far the best it's been ever. I think the officials did a real nice job this year. Of course, there were some calls I disagree with. You're not going to broadcast 200 games and agree with every call from every official, but overall, I would say a very, very solid job. And for the most part, they let the boys and girls play a lot this year, a lot more than usual, a lot less ticky-tack penalties, and they let a lot more go, well, than they have in the past. So it's a thankless job being a hockey official. Not easy. And boys and girls and men and women who come down to do it here at the arena and all over the United States, I think as the season comes to an end, give them a little bit of recognition. Without them, there's no game. So good job by the officials all season. So thank you, boys. Thank you, ladies, for all your hard work. Here comes Simsbury now. Down the left wing. Got a man cutting to the cooker. Nice job there. Mooney to get a stick in the passing lane. 1:45 to go. And Mooney tripped up. Play allowed to continue. And ref's doing a good job. I'd rather refs much more be like linesmen than referees. Let most of the stuff go. Of course, anything egregious, you got to call. But for the most part, let the boys and girls play 5-on-5 hockey the way it's meant to be. Down the right wing now, letting the shot go. Nice stop there by Hadika. And there'll be no further play. Matthew Hadika, a tremendous season in between the pipes. Real good, solid goaltender. Done a nice job for the Seahawks here throughout the course of this long hockey season. People that, their kids are in soccer or lacrosse or baseball. You ever hear somebody in baseball say, "Oh my God, we got to go play so-and-so. They're like a half hour away." You're like, really? Half hour? Oh, that's awful. How do you do it? There's not a rink within an hour of this rink, ladies and gentlemen. Trust me, I know. Our daughter's played the last two seasons. She played many years here on the Seahawks, but last two seasons she's played for the Shoreline Sharks. And had her freshman year this year for Woodstock Academy High School. That's our co-op here. She goes to East Lyme. And trust me, the Pomfret Rink is an hour and 10 minutes from here. Northford Ice Pavilion, good hour and 15. And we spent the majority of our fall and winter. Not complaining. Just makes me laugh. You think, oh my God, the game was 25 minutes away. Oh, you poor child. The Simsbury rink is far. Down the right wing they go. Simsbury, though, they're building the third sheet out there. So that's exciting. I think it's going to be a half sheet, I believe, if I'm correct. For mites and whatnot, and skills and things of that ilk. So good to see the game growing. Good to see the people at Simsbury doing well. The owners up there, very nice people. Managers and everybody. Real nice rink. One of the rinks, Olympic size sheet of ice. And the other one, I guess you could say, conventional or NHL. Offsides is the call. Seven seconds left to go here in the opening stanza. 1-0. Simsbury in the lead. Face-off in the neutral zone. The Seahawks control the face-off. Not enough time for either team to muster much here, although the shot towards the goal. And that's going to do it. As the opening stanza comes to a close, your score at the end of 1, Simsbury 1, the Seahawks 0. We'll be right back with the start of the second period. Don't you dare go anywhere. ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Still trying to get the scoreboard up and running here. Maybe we'll get lucky real quick here. We're all hoping. All right, puck at center ice for the Seahawks. Doing battle there with Simsbury as they dig and muck and try to drag it loose. Still no luck on the scoreboard. Seahawks come away with it. Walking off the boards, letting the shot go. Locked out high as Soujer. Got the shot away there. Soujer turning. Trying to get it in front. Kept in Mooney. Mooney will send it behind the net. Salisbury will give chase there. Simsbury on it behind their own net. Trying to come away with it. They'll send it up right on the stick. Mooney got a big chunk of it there. And away comes Simsbury through the neutral zone. Staying on sides at the blue line. Much to the chagrin of the off-ice officials. Puck down deep, comes right through the goal mouth. And that ends up right on the stick of number 9 in your scorecard. He lets the shot go, doesn't get through. Knocked down by Fisher now. It makes its way to Hadika. Rolling puck. Hadika makes the save. The rebound. Hadika got the flipper on that. Oh, another big stop there by Matthew Hadika as he's done all year long. Mooney trying to carry it out. Stolen, taken away by number 7. Got it in front. Puck comes rolling through. And a nice stop there. Hadika, the rebound. Pushed out to the blue line. And away come the Seahawks. A 2-on-1 if they hurry. Sauce it up ahead. Here comes Salisbury. Salisbury at the dot. Sliding it back on the give and go to Soujer. It's still loose. Oh, Salisbury got loose right at the right dot. Slid it across to Soujer, getting to the cooker. And broken up just by the hair of the chinny chin chin by Simsbury. 10 minutes, 12 seconds left to go here. In the second period. Face off one. And a quick shot on goal. Nice stop there by the netminder. Ref drops the puck, and we are back underway. Comes back out to center ice, where the Seahawks will retrieve it in their own zone. Back out to center ice it goes. Simsbury on it there. Simsbury over the blue line, down the right wing, sliding it across the 2-on-1 down low, letting the shot go. Hadika gets the flipper on that. Ends up at the side of the net. Simsbury will recover possession there, trying to get it down low into the corner. Krasinski turning on it there. Back to the blue line, letting the shot go, deflected. On the way in and off into the corner, and on it now. All the Seahawks, Mooney trying to get it out. Couldn't get it out on the first attempt. That's Lydia Mooney. There's Lydia Mooney, and number 6, Seth Mooney, number 74. They are relation. They are not like Bubba and Faust. Long the balls sent behind the net where Krasinski will give chase. Trying to get the puck back in front, couldn't do so. Nice job by McGovern to help out. That ends up on the stick of Bongo. Bongo, nice job. Protect the puck and send it hard around. That one deflects on the way across and sent all the way out to center and all the way down. 8:50 left to go here. In the second period, 1-0. Simsbury in the lead. We apologize, having a little bit of difficulty this morning with the scoreboard, so no scoreboard on the screen as of yet. We're still working diligently to fix that issue. We got our off-ice production team working on it. As soon as we hire an off-ice production team, that'll be the first thing that they address. And then sent across. And over the blue line comes Simsbury. Nice job by Bongo to get to it. Bongo up for Lacombe. Doesn't get out. Kept in by Simsbury. Bongo. And send it up to Lacombe. Lacombe doing battle down the right wing. Lacombe keeping the legs turning into the corner at the goal line, behind the goal line. Tried to get it out in front, couldn't do so. Lacombe on it there, turning. Got the puck towards the keeper, who will cover up. And there'll be no further play. Well, 7 minutes, 55 seconds left to go here. In the second stanza, you're watching Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks hockey here on the SoLu. I am your host, Scotty Bonner. An absolute blessing, honor, and privilege to be here with you today. Scoreboard just going to give up on it until the next game. Face off won by Simsbury. And they're on the puck now behind the net with it with 8 minutes to go. All along it's sent. Simsbury on it there, trying to come away with it. Edgar works his man over along the boards, and the puck came back to the blue line where Fisher did a nice job to battle and keep it in, not once but twice. Now it comes out to center ice, where Suja will get to it there. Suja got a piece of it. That one high off the glass. That one almost came right towards the cameraman and broadcaster. That would be me today. A little double duty here this morning. That's all right. You don't mind that. Just hope the scoreboard comes on. Unfortunately, one of the things that are out of my control. Over the blue line and kept in now. Simsbury breaking in, letting the shot go. Carnicon there for the netminder, Hadika. And there'll be no further play as Hadika flashes the leather there. How about Juan Soto yesterday? First at bat in spring training for the New York Metropolitans. Oh, my goodness. That Mets lineup, boy, oh, boy, should be deadly. Soto, Alonso, Lindor, Alvarez, Yantis. Let's not forget Nimmo. And, oh, boy, going to be a fun year. They need another starter. They need another arm. I'm sure they'll get it. Walking around now, letting the shot go just wide. Mets need another arm. Yankees need another bat. That one on net. A nice stop there by Hadika. Yankees, not sure who they're going with at third base to start the season. Which you got these teams with these $300 payrolls, and you're not sure you're starting third baseman. It's bizarre. I mean, I get it. I wouldn't pay $100 million in tax either to sign a guy. I'm actually not mad at the Steinbrenners about that. That's sent down low. Bongo. We'll send it back. I think it's ridiculous in and of itself that there's a luxury tax. You get punished for trying to succeed. Doesn't make any sense to me. The Dodgers don't seem to mind. No, I guess if you defer the money to everybody, it's a lot easier. They're allowed to do it. Everything they did was within the rules. So I didn't set up the rules. And Shohei Ohtani going to be getting back on the bump, as they say, this year. In my opinion. Again, listen, a dime will get you on the subway, but I think we're witnessing the greatest ball player to ever walk the planet. First guy to do 50-50. He's a borderline Cy Young award-winning pitcher, all-star every year. The guy hit 50 home runs and stole 50 bases. Are you kidding me? Back to the blue line, letting the shot go, doesn't get through. And oh, by the way, dislocated his shoulder in the World Series. Finished out the World Series. And I realize he only plays DH, and I think that does hurt him in people's eyes. But he is a great pitcher, though. So I'm sure you put Shohei Ohtani out in right field or first base or somewhere, and he would excel in the field. I have no doubt about it. It's impossible for him not to be good at it. Sent ahead now, trying to get to it. Lacombe pulling away. At the dot on the backhand to the forehand. Lets the shot go. And the goaltender got a chunk of him as he went flying by. Great rush there by Lacombe. Mooney. And the puck knocked off his stick and sending it back to the blue line where it's knocked down by Simsbury, and they'll send it in. Chasing it into the corner now, Mooney. Mooney puts the brakes on. Mooney got it up for Suja. Here comes Stanley the Surgeon Suja. Over for Lacombe. Lacombe trying to send it back to Suja. Good thinking. The thinking was right. That's what you like to see. You can work on the execution. Thinking is the hard part. 5:04 remaining here in the second stanza. 1-0 Simsbury leading. If you're just joining us, I apologize. We're having issues this afternoon or this morning. I apologize with the scoreboard operations. So no scoreboard on the screen. Hopefully we'll fix that. We got 6 games here on the SoLu today, so really hoping to have the scoreboard issues taken care of. Some point today would be great. We got 4 Southeastern Connecticut Seahawk games on the docket here today. 2 Norwich Hockey Club games. 1 at noon and 1 at 4 for Norwich. That's our, I guess you could say, club. I don't know how to describe U18 AAA team, our Tier 1 team that plays here. Yesterday was a great day here at the Rose Garden. All 4 teams, all 4 organizations that play here all played. And then Seahawks, NHC, our Sea Captains, and the Eagles. Seahawks, of course, right here, our youth organization. Norwich Hockey Club, that's our U18 AAA boys and girls team that played out of here. They're affiliate with Norwich Free Academy. Back to the blue line, kept in by Simsbury down low. Poke checked away, turning on it, letting the shot go. Doesn't get through. Sliding by, trying to pull the trigger there. Slid off the stick. That one deflects around dangerously. Here's a chance now, pulling the trigger. Hadika got the glove on that, and just enough of it. Nice stop there by Matthew Hadika. Out to the red line it goes and sent all the way down. Norwich Sea Captains played last night. They're our junior affiliate here. They played for the NA3HL, and they won in overtime. Norwich Hockey Club won 4-0. The Seahawks yesterday, their Pee Wee team played, which is one division above this, and one age group above this. They won 5-3 on an empty netter. And then the Eagles, the Eastern Connecticut Eagles, played last night, their senior night. That's our high school co-op here, representing a bunch of the local high schools. And they tied in overtime, a great game, 5-5 last night. So a real fun day at the Rose Garden yesterday. All 4, like we said, teams that call the Rosie home played yesterday. And 3-0-1 was the record. Not too shabby. I was asking around if that's the first time that's ever happened at the Rose Garden, where all 4 teams played on the same day. Still waiting to hear back from the Elias Sports Bureau on that. There's a good chance that it was, because usually the Seahawks will play all day, so not enough time for all 4 organizations to get a game in. But a lot of the Seahawks at their state tournaments already are playing elsewhere this weekend, or at least yesterday anyway. It's a lot of open ice, and it was filled. So it was a Rose Garden day here in Norwich yesterday. It was cool. The game last night was 0-0 after 1, 2-1 after 2. The Eagles were leading 5-5 and ended after an 8-minute overtime. 8 minutes of 5-on-5 overtime. High school is great. They do a good job. They let the boys and girls play 5-on-5. None of that 3-on-3 stupidity. No stupid shootout. Game ended in a tie. It ended in a tie. All right. Well, it was a great game. Both teams deserved to win. Neither team deserved to lose. But, since there was no winner, there was no loser. But that's okay. I'd rather have that than some stupid shootout to settle a great game. At the dot now, walking in, pulling the trigger. That went off a leg. Because that game, let's say, went to 8 minutes of overtime. A tremendous game. And then 8 minutes of 5-on-5 overtime. And then got settled by a shootout as to who wins the game. I mean, I got to be honest, that would have been quite disheartening. So great job by the Connecticut High School Association, or whatever they call themselves, to allow the boys, and they do it for the girls division too, to play 8 minutes of 5-on-5 overtime. And that comes out to center where it's knocked down. Simsbury completing a player change. They'll send it in, but they didn't have all the Simsbury players off the ice. So offsides is the call. And the faceoff coming back at center ice. McGovern out there with Salisbury. That's McGovern looking to come away with it. Lost the handle on it, and she'll trace it back down, leaving it there for Clinton Krasinski. Krasinski will send it in. Krasinski, a real strong, solid, stay-at-home defenseman. Who didn't love the Four Nations tournament? Didn't love the results of the last game, but, hey, what are you going to do? Canada won, we lost, it's okay. We'll get back to that in a moment. It's a 2-on-1 developing, letting the shot go. Hadika making the save. Krasinski behind the net. Got it right on the stick of Salisbury. Couldn't get it out on the first attempt. Krasinski will follow up. Good puck support. Krasinski on the third attempt does get it out to center ice, where Simsbury will send it right back in. And here's Krasinski now. He'll send it across. And one of the awesome things from the Four Nations tournament was the love and finally recognition that Jacob Slavin got. So we used to live in Raleigh for a while. And he was real young when we were down there. I've been saying for a real long time, this dude is an outstanding defenseman. And boy, did he show up in the Four Nations tournament. Here's a chance now. McGovern making the move, walking in, pulling the trigger. That just missed. Got it back out in front. A nice stop there. All right, the Simsbury goalkeeper with just 40 seconds left to play. Here in the second. I've seen multiple people on Twitter or X, whatever the kids are calling it, calling for there to be a defensive defenseman trophy awarded at the end of each year on the NHL awards. I'd say let's do it. I think that's great. As an old goaltender. And Clinton Krasinski made me think of such a thing. A great defensive defense. You know, there are guys scattered all through the NHL that are great defensemen. And maybe they get 4 goals a year and 12 points, but you know, they're at plus 27 at the end of the year, you know. Play on the penalty kill, go out there against the other team's number one line, and things of that ilk, and just night in and night out, just play real solid hockey. And never get the love, but you know, the way Slavin, he played so well that defensive defensemen were getting love for the first time that I can remember, at least by, like, you know, the normal public, guys like, you know, you and I tuning in, watching it with our friends, having a couple of cocktails. Now we'll be like, oh, that guy is so good. Now, who was the guy last year in Florida that was incredible? He was on, I think he was on Finland, Forsland. He was incredible in the postseason last year. All right, 1-0. Here's your score. End of the second period. No, bye. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks hockey. Your score after 2. Simsbury with the lead, 1-0. A low-scoring affair here today thus far. Erzman mixing it up there with number 14. And 14 not appreciating it very much. All right. Little bit of Axel F going on by the DJ. I never saw the new. They came out with another Beverly Hills Cop. I don't know. I never saw Coming to America 2 either, but I heard I didn't miss much, unfortunately. But I don't even acknowledge it. I mean, the first movie's so legendarily awesome. And Erzman sends his man flying. Number 14 trying to sell it to the official. The official saying, come on, kid. Gotta like, though, the moxie of number 14. He waited. As soon as Erzman touched his skate, he looked like Thornton Mellon attempting the triple Lindy off of the shores of Atlantic City in the mid to late 70s. Erzman and number 14 tied up again, but nothing comes of it this time. Here's Souzier now. Souzier trying to knife his way through the D. Couldn't do so. Comes back to the blue line where it's kept in by Edgar. Bouncy puck ends up on the stick of Bongo. Bongo trying to send it back in. Went off a Simsbury player, Krasinski. Will send it in, but offside. Is the call. 11 and a half minutes left to go here. In the third and final stanza, you're watching Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks hockey. The last broadcast day of the 24-25 campaign. This is our 5th year having the privilege to cover the Seahawks. About, let's say, a little more than 200, 250 games a year. So at some point this season, I'm pretty sure we did our 1000th game. Here's a chance now in front to the forehand. They score! And a nice breakout there by Simsbury. And there you see the young lad, number 14, who was trying to get the power play with a nice move down low and fired up. As Simsbury increases the lead, 2-0 is the score. Real nice patient move there by that young man. As he broke in, a good passing play by Simsbury, all alone on the goalkeeper Hadika, made the move and dragged it around the glove and buried the biscuit. Face-off won by the Seahawks as they look to start out. Here comes Mooney. Mooney wheeling and dealing. Mooney over the blue line. Mooney at the dot. Mooney walks in, lets the shot go. The rebound. They score! The Seahawks answer right back as they bury the biscuit on the rebound. The rush by Mooney. And I believe it was McGovern who buried the biscuit. And the Seahawks have answered right back to cut the lead back down to a 1-goal game. 2-1. There's your score. If you're just joining us, I apologize. Scoreboard not working yet today. Hopefully it'll come back on. Right after the Simsbury goal, Seahawks answer and get on the board. 2-1 now is the score. So a couple of goals here in the early going of the third period. As the puck bounces around, carried in Mooney offside at the blue line. 10 minutes, 44 seconds left to go here in the affair. In youth hockey, they do not play sudden death or sudden life overtime, which, well, when I become king of hockey, ladies and gentlemen, and I have applied for the position, as you well know, that's one of the things that's happening day one from my Oval Office. I'll tell you that right now. It'll be an executive order written the minute my hand comes off the Holy Bible. First thing I do is get rid of and reinstall delayed offsides. That's number one. Second thing I do is say, if you're shorthanded, you ice the puck, it's not icing. Third thing I do in youth hockey, if it's tied at the end of regulation, you're all playing 5 more minutes of 5-on-5. Here comes Mooney now. Mooney with speed, lets the shot go! Right in the glove of the goalkeeper. I wasn't sure where it went for a moment. I lost it, but then I was looking and saw that Mooney and no one from the Seahawks was celebrating. And I figured they would be pretty happy with themselves had the puck gone in. However, it did not. Face-off deep in the Simsbury zone. Right off the face-off, turning on it there. Letting the shot go was Edgar, but Simsbury coming away with it. Through the neutral zone, they come now with speed. Number 8, down the left wing, hounded from behind. Nice job there by McGovern, but staying with it there was number 8. He's wheeling and dealing. At the dot, walking in, letting the shot go just wide. He came back out in front and away from the Seahawks. Out to center ice it goes there where it's knocked down. And here's Edgar now. Edgar lost the handle on it, sending it up ahead. Pinching up was Bongo, moving the puck along. Onto the stick of Krasinski. Krasinski, Jacob Slavin of this organization, sends it out to center. On it there, Bongo. Longo couldn't get it deep, sent all the way down. Where Krasinski will give chase. 9:19 left to go in the affair. 2-1. Simsbury leading. And Seahawks looking for the equalizer through the neutral zone. Nice pass up ahead in stride over the blue line. Cuz Lacombe got the shot away, but it was under a bit of duress there. As the Simsbury defenseman was getting back in a diving-like effort. Good effort by both of these organizations here today. A real good game here. 2-1 is your score. So, yeah, like I was saying, I don't know when, but at some point this season, fairly certain, mathematically, I'm very certain. One year we did over 300 games. We surpassed the 1,000-game mark here. The Seahawks on SoLu. Good luck trying to figure out which one that was. I have no clue. Here's a quick shot. Nice stop. The rebound gets back to the blue line. Nice job by Sousa, intercepted and turning and going with it now. There's Sousa with speed through the neutral zone over the blue line, stepping to the outside, lost the handle on it. Here comes Simsbury. They got a man up ahead of the D for a moment there, but couldn't connect on the outlet pass. Here's Lacombe now. Lacombe up for Sousa. And at the blue line and sent out to the neutral zone by Pilney, but turning on it. Here comes Simsbury over the blue line, protecting the puck. The old spinorama didn't work, but the puck was still there. So number 6 said, hey, well, if you're still here, I'm going to keep going. You got to like that tenacity. Sent ahead now. Lacombe blew out a tire down the left wing. And it's picked up by Simsbury at their own goal line. Mooney at the blue line. That'll be sent all the way down. Doesn't have enough on it for icing. Looks like the ref's going to call it. No, he waves it off. And Mooney goes in head first, sliding into the boards, and then had the wherewithal to kick it to himself away from the oncoming rusher. A tremendous play there by Mooney. In the corner it goes now. Mooney looking to steal. Mooney's really had a tremendous season. He's one of those young lads and ladies you see, like all of a sudden the light bulb goes on and they're like, oh, wow, wait a minute, I can do this, I can do that, I can do this. I didn't know I could do all that. And this game is really, really rounding out. If he puts in the work, he's a heck of a player. He's got the ability. It's all about work, though. There's a million guys and gals out there with ability. Don't kid yourself. Are you willing to outwork the guy next to you for the spot on the team that you want to be on? It's always the question. And the face-off. Just outside the zone. And sent ahead now. Walking in is Simsbury. It's a dot. Pulling the trigger. Hit the post. Oh, he rang the dinner bell there, but no one was hungry enough to answer the call for supper. What do you suppose is wrong with Mama's cooking? A little bit of trouble with it there for Hadika. As it comes back to the blue line, Salisbury turning on it. Salisbury with it. Salisbury trying to send it out to center. 6:40 left to go here in the affair. Simsbury came within inches of regaining the 2-goal lead. And at the blue line, Krasinski stepping up to break up that play. And Simsbury recovering in the neutral zone, sliding it across. Sending it into the corner it goes now. Seahawks on it there first, but can't get it out. Nice job by Simsbury to keep the puck in. That goes behind the net. Krasinski doing battle there. Krasinski sent flying, got back up, came back to the blue line. Nice job there covering the point man. I believe it was Salisbury. That was Salisbury. Good job by Salisbury covering her man at the blue line. Again, one of the little things that don't show up in the scorebook. Sabermetrics or cybermetrics. Important play nonetheless. Here's a chance now right up the gut, letting the shot go. Hadika, no, he got through. They score! Somehow, some way, the puck found its way through. And I don't even think the Simsbury lad realized he scored. Number 2 with the goal there for Simsbury. So I heard it go off the stick of Hadika. And Sousa will knock it down. Here's Sousa now. Sousa over the blue line. I can send it around where Edgar will give chase. That comes away and all the way down. Mooney in pursuit now in the corner. Mooney trying to come away with it. Skating up the boards. Lost the handle on it. Suger came back to break it up. 5:19 remaining here in the affair. Away come the Seahawks. Edgar got it out for Erisman. Erisman turning at the blue line. Erisman serpentining his way in. Over the blue line. Took a big hit there. A little bit lumped up is Erisman behind the play. He's back up. He seems all right. Quick recovery there by Erisman. Sent all the way down. And the Seahawks come out with it at their own end. That one's intercepted at the blue line. Walking in, trying to pull the trigger. Nice job by Suger to get back and get a chunk of it. Not Simsbury with it. Circling the wagons. Got it out in front. Nice stop there by the goaltender Harika. Along the boards now. Back to the blue line. Letting the shot go. That hit a body. And the Seahawks on it there. Trying to get the puck out. Suger couldn't do so. And now getting back to the blue line. And Suger will get it out to center. And here's Bongo now. Bongo with the puck. Bongo up ahead to Lacombe. Lacombe couldn't gain the blue line. Bounces around at center ice. And on and now Bongo. Bongo over the blue line. Bongo down the right wing. Bongo tried to leave it for McGovern. And sent all the way down. Through the neutral zone it goes where Krasinski will pick up the puck, trailing by 2. Rounding the net like Bobby Orr, coming out the other end. Krasinski spilled for his efforts there. Draws the power play for the Seahawks. He got it up to McGovern. McGovern sent it up to Lacombe, and that one's deflected. And finally touched up there. Tripping will be the call. And the face-off deep. As it's kept in at the blue line by Fisher. Fisher will send it down low. Suger got knocked down. Puck behind the net. All around it goes now. Out for Mooney. Mooney did a nice job to get a chunk of it and keep it in. 3 minutes left to go in the affair. 35 seconds remaining in the Seahawk power play. On and now Edgar. Edgar lost the handle on it. And Simsbury with the puck. Edgar lays the lumber into his man there, finishing off the check. And Mooney with it. Here comes Mooney now with speed. Mooney saucering it up right on the stick of Suger. Suger over the blue line. Suger chopped that there. Nice defensive play. Get back and break it up. It's kept in at the blue line. Nice play by Edgar. Edgar stepping to the outside, wheeling and dealing, pulls the trigger. That just missed. And Simsbury on it there. Got it back out to center with Suger. Will turn on it there. And here's Mooney. Mooney will send it up for Suger. That one gets into Simsbury zone. They go tape to tape and carrying the puck out now through the neutral zone. Edgar got a chunk of his man to slow him up. And here comes Suger now. Suger down the right wing. Lost the handle on it. Came back to the blue line where it's kept in. And now here's Suger. Suger down the right wing at the goal line. Lost his footing. And on the puck there. More Simsbury is number 4. Got it up. And Simsbury looking to break it out. Got it out to center where it's knocked down Mooney. Mooney on it there. Mooney making the move over the blue line. Tried to get it back to Mooney was McGovern, but it was intercepted and sent down. The right play by McGovern, but Read beautifully there by Simsbury as they're on the puck now. Tough angle shot. Got a man going to the cooker. That just failed to click. As he corralled around now to Bongo. A minute and a half left to go. Minute 20, actually. Here's Edgar now, circling the wagon. Zachary Edgar getting the Jets going. Lost the handle on it as it came out to center, but Edgar out of gas at the end of the shift. And sent in Krasinski in the corner with it. Got it back out in front, chopping at it. Nice save. The rebound. They score. Getting to the rebound and burying the biscuit there. Simsbury. And they extend the lead 4-1. Here's your score. Face off. On by the Seahawks, and out to center ice it goes. So Simsbury will go on the road here today and get 2 points. A good team effort by Simsbury. I think the Seahawks played well today. Not that the effort wasn't there, Simsbury. Well, they won the game today. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat, shake the other team's hand, look them in the eye, and say, we'll get you next time. Good game by Simsbury, and a nice job by the Seahawks here today, but it's going to be Simsbury coming away with the 2 points on the road today with 30 seconds left to go in a 3-goal lead, looking to add to it. Walking in, pulling the trigger off the side of the net. It goes behind that now where Mooney will turn on it there. Mooney along the boards with 10 seconds left to go. So I want to thank everybody so much for tuning in today. It's been a blessing, honor, and privilege to be able to bring you this affair. Along the boards now, and there's the buzzer. And that's going to do it. And Simsbury will head down to their goalkeeper in celebration. Well, thank you so much for allowing us to bring you this game here today. And your final from the Rose Garden here in Norwich, Connecticut. Simsbury Hockey Club 4, Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks 1. Stay tuned. We got a Pee Wee battle coming up next as the day marches on. Enjoy the rest of your day and weekend, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see and hear from me very soon. Have a great day. 4-1 is your final.